preface, let me tell you a story that is taking place in the future. In the future, how I imagine it to be, how I would like it to be. It is no utopia, no dystopia. It is a beautiful place in its imperfection. Over here lives Seiki and the corn. Seiki lives in a small community of wooden circular houses. If you want, you can look inside of them, how they live. And corn lives around in small patches and has many neighbors, like bean, pumpkin, worm, and the people living in the community. There's a small brook leading to Singing Whale Creek where Beaver lives. Beaver also has neighbors. There's a community bordering over there. Today, we don't have time to tell it all, so we will focus on Salmon and Pepper. Salmon lives in the marshlands. Salmon also lives in the river leading from the marshlands into the sea, and also living in the sea at times. Pepper is staying at the ancient community, and Strawberry is living in the surrounding conifer forests around ancient community. Chapter 1. The Song of the Salmon. So loved we were, so loved we were, so loved we were. For long we were tangled up in nets. For long we are forced to breed and to breed and to breed and to breed. For long we were the most loved, so loved that others exterminated for us. So loved that they fed them to us so we could become more. So we could become larger and fatter. So we could continue our miserable life a little bit longer. So loved we were, so loved we were, so loved we were. For long we forgot the taste of our home. For long we forgot the taste of the sweet water, the taste of the insects and the algae feeding us. For long we forgot the joy of jumping up river to rush home and start from the beginning. So loved we are, so loved we are, so loved we are. They gave us back our home. So loved we are, so loved we are, so loved we are. They even put us back on their throne. So loved we are, so loved we are, so loved we are. They're dancing for us when we come back home. So loved we are, so loved we are, so loved we are. They are never forgetting our once doom. Chapter 2. Pepper's Letters. Pepper usually lives in the same community as Seiki over here. They're doing a training at the moment at the ancient community, which is known for their marshlands and their forests and their strawberries. Since Pepper is gone, they miss Seiki a lot and write to them constantly. Here is an excerpt of one of the letters. 2 days ago, we were looking at a lot of graphs on the field computer pads to overview how the population of the salmon of the ancient marshland has recovered in the last centuries. Some teachers were telling us about how healthy and large the population used to before. The settler colonialists came and drained most of the wetlands for so-called agriculture. And imagine that we're almost there again. We have returned to the same amount of population as almost 400 years ago. I was so happy about this. I had tears of joy in my eyes. We started to sing to gratitude, thanking our ancestors for their efforts of restoration and conservation. We thank the salmon for coming back to us. In 2 weeks, we will be having a celebration. Maybe you could come. It would be so nice to introduce you to everyone and show you around the area. There are large conifer forests surrounding the cement apartment blocks. In every corner of the old pebble roads, there are wild strawberries growing, making their way into the forest. Yesterday morning, Sally and me followed them into the forest and we had the sweetest feast. We were picking them and couldn't help ourselves to immediately devour them. At noon, we came across this opening in the forest with a lake. The sun was beaming with light. We were lying on our backs and resting for a bit until we heard a splash. It was Rudd, showing off their shimmery skin and peeking at us interestingly before diving below the surface again. The days feel so short here. I meet so many new fish people, plant people, and people from the Indian community. I do miss my home community though. I miss greeting the corn in the morning, walking with my bare feet between the stalks, thinning them out. I miss beaver, rushing out of the water and seeing them carrying twigs and plinths to cushion their home. This is it for now. The story will continue soon.